making good eye contact, reaching out, shaking hands, those are all important steps. And make sure that you are talking loudly enough that they can hear you, but not shouting at them by any means. At the same point, if you're not hearing the employer, it's really fair to ask them to speak up, or to ask them to repeat something, or to, if you need to get a little closer so that you can hear them, to initiate that. And most people will let you know if you're too close. They'll start to back away, and so you'll see some of that as well.
Definitely prepare your elevator speech. Make sure you know how your conversation will go, kind of have the idea what you're going to say when you first meet an employer. So know how to introduce your name, and make sure you have a firm handshake and of course a smile. That will create a good impression towards the employer, and that will separate you from other candidates.
When you get to the representative, you want to have your resume ready to hand. Don't leave it in your backpack or in your folder. Just have it in your hand, ready to hand to the recruiter, and get that experience started. You also want to just say what 2 or 3 top skills you have, what schedule availability you have, that's really important, and about how many hours per week that you want to work. So by showing that you're prepared, you're trying to make that direct connection.
We understand that for many students, they've not had a lot of experience, and some this may be their first job. And so kind of if you can help draw the picture of, this is my first job, I'm looking to gain these skills. I've heard from friends that this is a good place to work because I can interact with a lot of people. If it's an international student, that opportunities to practice conversational English. We have a lot of people coming in and out that are asking questions and talking and just learning to greet customers, and just, where do I find this, or where do I find that? And so it causes those conversations to happen, which may not occur in a lab or somewhere else.
It's okay to walk up to that booth and say, can you tell me about the jobs you have? Can you tell me about the things you're hiring for? And what are the expectations you have? What are the hours and days that you're seeking? And you know, it's okay. Push it back to the employer. Let them share some information with you too.
They should remember anytime that they speak with a recruiter or employer, eye contact is very important. Handshake is just as important. And also when they approach the recruiters, that they shouldn't be in a group. They should always be by themselves, because I believe most recruiters, they look at them as a group, and you know, and they're just focusing on just that group, but individually, they should approach the recruiters.
I think it's always really fair when somebody can come, and if they've got experience in the area that you're looking for, if they can tell you, you know, for campus dining jobs, I've worked at this restaurant, or I've worked with this grocery store, or if they may be looking for a job in one of the coffee houses, to say, I've had experience at this coffee location, I've done this kind of work, or even to say, I've had some experience in food fields, but I'm really looking more for a clerical opportunity at this moment. Do you have anything in that line? So helping to draw connections with that.